Welcome back to Watch Your English channel. Today we are learning two important tenses, the simple past and the past continuous. But first, let's start with a quick test to get your brain working. How would you describe this situation? Can you spot the two tenses here, considering one action happened while another action was happening? Take a guess and let's see if you are right by the end of the video. Yesterday, Karen and Jim played tennis. They started at 10 o'clock and finished at 11:30. So, at 10:30, they were playing tennis. They were playing tennis means they were in the middle of playing at a specific moment in the past. Here is 10:30. Was and were with ing form of the verb is the past continuous. I was doing something means I was in the middle of doing something at a certain time in past. The action or situation had already started before this time, but had not finished. We often use the simple past and the past continuous together to say that one action happened in the middle of another action. To help you understand better, let's listen to the story and then we break down the tenses.
Last summer, I went to Los Angeles to stay with my cousin for a few weeks. One afternoon, we were having lunch at a nice restaurant in the center of town when my cousin got a call on her mobile phone and went outside to talk. While she was speaking to her friend, I suddenly noticed a man in a black hat sitting at the next table. It was the actor Johnny Depp. He was alone, so I decided to take my chance. I got up and went to his table. "Excuse me, could I have my photo taken with you?" I asked. He said yes, so I stopped a waitress who was passing by and gave her my camera. She took the photo of me and Johnny. I thanked them both and returned to my table, feeling thrilled. When my cousin came back, I was smiling from ear to ear. "Why are you looking so pleased with yourself?" she asked. "I had my photo taken with Johnny Depp," I replied. "Johnny Depp? Where is he?" she asked, surprised. "He's sitting over there. Look." She turned to look and suddenly started to laugh. "That's not Johnny Depp," she exclaimed. I looked over, and the man in the black hat was laughing too. It turns out he was just a regular guy with a familiar face.
Let's see the sentences from the story that use both the simple past and the past continuous. We were having lunch when my cousin got a call. Here, got a call is in the simple past form, the action that happened in the middle of the having lunch. In other words, the continuing action of eating or having lunch was interrupted by the cousins receiving a call. The call interrupted the action of eating. So the rule is this: the action that happened in the middle of another action in progress should be in simple past form, and the action that was in progress should be in past continuous form. While she was speaking to her friend, I noticed a man in a black hat. The man was sitting at the next table. While she was speaking is past continuous that describes an action that was in progress, and it was interrupted by the quick action of me noticing the man, which is simple past form. So one action happened in the middle of another action in progress. I stopped a waitress who was passing by and gave her my camera. Stopped and gave are in the simple past form. These actions happened in the middle of the waitresses passing by. So again, we can see the past continuous is used to set the scene, while the simple past is used for the actions that interrupted it and happened in the middle of it. When my cousin came back, I was smiling from ear to ear. In this example, came back is in the simple past form and shows the completed action. Was smiling is the past continuous form to describe an ongoing action that was already happening when my cousin came back. So here is the rule. We use the simple past for completed actions in the past. I walked home after the party last night. We use the past continuous to describe actions that were continuing and got interrupted by another action. I was walking home when I met Dan. It means I was in the middle of walking home when I met Dan. For something that was happening, we use past continuous. But for something else that happened in the middle of it, we use the simple past. Pay attention. We use when and while. When is followed by simple past. While is followed by past continuous. You can use them at the beginning or in the middle of the sentence. Here are more examples. She was walking to the park when a car splashed water on her. Pay attention, when is used in the middle of the sentence with the simple past. When a car splashed water on her. Kate was watching TV when he arrived. It means she was in the middle of watching TV. When Karen arrived, we were having dinner. Here, when is used at the beginning of the sentence with the simple past. When Karen arrived. It was raining when I got up. It shows the raining had already started before I got up. I was driving fast when the police stopped me. I saw you in the park yesterday while you were sitting on the grass and reading a book. While is used in the middle of the sentence with the past continuous. While you were sitting on the grass and reading a book. While I was working in the garden, I hurt my back. Here, while is at the beginning of the sentence with past continuous. While I was working in the garden. Pay attention, some verbs, for example, know and want, are not normally used in the continuous form. For example, it's wrong to say, we were knowing each other well. Or it is wrong to say, I was wanting to go home. Don't worry, I'll go over this in more detail in another video in future. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more English learning tips. Hit the bell notification so you never miss our updates. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.